Hey. Talking about Paul McCartney movies on Amazon Music. Ah, okay. How is everyone this afternoon? Yeah, it's afternoon here. It's mild temperatures. It is overcast. It's been raining a little bit, but hey, it's life. That's Baltimore. That's where I'm located, Baltimore, in Chesapeake Bay country. Yeah, good place, definitely. All right, I just want to fix a little bit. Oops, too much. Come back. Okay. What I have playing in the background is music from Paul McCartney's new album, LP, CD, whatever. This one's digital on Amazon Music. I just tell Alexa to play it, and there you go. Hopefully, you can hear it in the background. I don't want it to take over, but I want you to hear it. So, my name is Sharon Schultz, and I am the Bay Lady. Chesapeake Bay region is where I live in Baltimore. So I like going places around the Chesapeake Bay. It really is a beautiful area. So I enjoy, taking people to show it. I'm a road trip kind of person anyway. It goes back to my mother. We were always somewhere. Anyway, so I usually my tours are out and about, but I do this Beatles trivia thing. I've got a few fans, and maybe someday we'll get more. I don't know. We'll see. Also, all of my tours, my virtual tours, are free. However, I do welcome donations. There is a website called Buy Me a Coffee, and you can find the link to it on my Facebook page or on my YouTube channel. And anyway, if you care to contribute to my gas fund and admission fees, I've been going to a lot of festivals this year, more coming up too. Anyway, that would be welcome. So, Paul McCartney, I'm taking you hear that all right. Playing Jet. His new album is actually a collection of old songs from 1974, I believe. And it was one of the recording sessions that Wings had where they went through the whole, whatever album they were recording at the time. Anyway, so these are those. These are the tracks they laid during this one particular session in on Abbey Road. So this was before they had the rooftop jam, all of that. Anyway, the movie he made. There's also a documentary. Apparently, they videoed it, filmed it, whatever. But that comes out in theaters, in movie theaters, on September 26th, which is next week, I believe. Yeah, so next Thursday. So you'll be able to see them performing these songs. So I have already purchased the CD for the music, and I will get the video too. I'm assuming there will be one. The movie documentary should come out on video, so the world can see it. Everybody can see it. So, all right. Well, we are here to play Beatles trivia, and this round I'm going back to my old faithful. Okay, look at that. Oh, are you seeing it reverse? You probably are. Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, it's a card game called Beatles Significa. Okay, It is 832 questions and answers covering every aspect of the Beatles phenomenon. That's what's on the back. And it's the what's covered are the Beatle years only, no solo careers, from birth through Beatlemania to breakup. Okay, this was originally why I started this Beatles trivia hour or whatever, half hour, because of this card deck, right? This card deck I purchased in 1982. 1982, and I've had it since 1982. I never really had a use for it. Okay, it's called Beatles Significa. The music, the history, a game. Okay. But the game where it's a game for two or more players. So here we have one player plus many more around the world, I'm hoping. All right, so I am going to pull out a couple of cards here. Oh, there you go. Paul McCartney's rocking on this album. Oh, there you go. Hold on. There we go. A few more. Sorry. Sorry. All right. All right. First question. Are you ready? Let's see. Richard Starkey was born in 1940 on the 7th of what month? Richard Starkey. Ringo. Born 1940 on the 7th of what month? If you guys want to play, you can use the chat. Guesses are welcome. Otherwise, don't get pretty boring with me asking the questions and telling you the answers. Come on, where's my usual crowd? I usually have a pretty good following on this, and they usually are really good with their answers. I can't believe they've all missed it. I wonder if this tour posted like it should have. I do have that issue as well. But anyway, all right. The answer is July. Ringo was born July 7th, 1940. He's the oldest of the Beatles. Which song, written in the early Beatles days, ended up with a Lennon-McCartney-Starkey composing credit after Ringo contributed some lyrics? Boy, that was a mouthful. Let me read that again. Which song, written in the early Beatle days, ended up being a Lennon-McCartney-Starkey credit for composition after Ringo contributed some lyrics? Any clue? I don't know the answer to this one. I knew the first one was July. Any ideas? Which song did Ringo, basically, what song did Ringo contribute a couple lines to and get credit for? Right? Okay. Drum roll. The answer is What Goes On. Do you remember that one? What goes on in my heart? What goes on in my mind? Or something like that. The tune is way off, I'm sure. Okay, question number 3. What was the longest track ever released by the Beatles? What was the longest track ever released by the Beatles? Now, I would like to say a long and winding road just because, but I haven't a clue. Does anybody know? Anybody? Anybody? No? Yes? No? Well, let's find out, shall we? Revolution number 9. Revolution number 9 was 8 minutes and 15 seconds. How interesting was that? I would have thought there were others longer, but what do I know? Number 4. Oh, this is a good one. John wrote which song for his son Julian that Ringo sang? Okay. John wrote which song for his son Julian that Ringo sang? Don't you want to say like Yellow Submarine or Octopus's Garden? Either of those could appear to have childlike influences or whatever. Okay, so all right, the song that John wrote for Julian that Ringo sang is Good Night. Really? See, I shouldn't be guessing because I'm clueless. Okay, Good Night. All right, Good Night is right. All right, so number 5, starting with A Hard Day's Night, which Beatle gathered the most accolades for his acting ability? Well, that's an interesting question, isn't it? Starting with A Hard Day's Night, that indicates there might be others to follow. Starting with A Hard Day's Night, which Beatle gathered the most accolades for his acting ability? I'm going to say John. I shouldn't guess on that because I'm probably wrong. But I want to say John. Paul would be my second. Ringo, I don't know that. I can't really say to him. George, remember he was known as the quiet Beatles, so I don't think he was overly assertive acting or what have you. But let's see what the answer is. Which Beatle gathered the most accolades for his acting ability? Ringo. It was a Ringo. Ringo, it says, even though George was best. Was that totally off? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Ringo, even though George was best. Go figure. All right, number 6. Um, number 6. Identify the song and the singer. Identify the song and the singer. Okay. The line is, did you mean to break my heart and watch me die? Identify the song and the singer. Did you mean to break my heart and watch me die? I can't think of that one. I really can't. Let's see. Identify the song and the singer. Did you mean to break my heart and watch me die? I can't even think of a tune to put towards it, let alone the name of the song and the singer. So I guess we better find out. It is What Goes On, and it was Ringo. Yeah, that was one of Ringo's songs, all right. What Goes On. That was the one I started singing. What goes on in your heart? What goes on in your mind? You're tearing me apart when you're being so unkind. That's not. Okay, okay. Next. John recorded what song during his and Yoko's Bed-In for Peace in Montreal, June of 1969. John recorded what song during his and Yoko's Bed-In for Peace in Montreal in June 1969? Anybody? I think wasn't there a couple or several songs that they did, but I'm guessing the one that maybe got the most recognition because of all the people that came to sing with them during the bed-in. I would say Give Peace a Chance. Let's give peace a chance. What you think? Yeah, give peace a chance. All right, let's. Yeah, give peace a chance. Okay, I have to stop for a minute in honor of Give Peace a Chance. And my friend back here, this guy, Hughes, he could have a few things to say. Let's find out. Power to the people. Well, yay, John. Thank you very much for making that appearance for us. All right, next. Okay. This card has a lot of Ringo questions. And Don't Pass Me By. Ringo gets impatient waiting for his darling, but she has what valid excuse for being late? Okay. Don't Pass Me By, that's the song that Ringo sang. Okay. In Don't Pass Me By, Ringo gets impatient waiting for his darling, but she has what valid excuse for being late? I'm not familiar with this scenario at all. Not at all. I give you guys a minute to think on it, right? All right, shall we see? Oh, she was in a car crash. Was that a real thing or the lines of the song? Lord, I do not know. All right. Um, hmm. What? Okay. Which Star Club? Which Star Club and BBC song deals with straightening up after a hot date? Hint, my hair is a mess. Which Star Club and BBC song deals with straightening up after a hot date? And they give us a hint. My hair is a mess. So Star Club, that was in the early days, correct? Germany, or it could have been in Liverpool. Anyway, the Star Club was one of the was back in the beginning. So it has to be a song that maybe they didn't even write. They could have done a cover, right? Well, let's find out, shall we? Lend me your comb. Is that somebody Google that, please? Lend me your comb. Where's Martin? Oh my goodness, lend me your comb. I have no clue. Never heard of it. Never ever heard of it. What is URO 913E? Oh crap. Does anybody know what on earth? I don't even know what it is a number on. What is URO 913E? URO is in capital letters, space 913 with a capital E smushed up against the 3. Let's find out what that is. Ah, ah, ah. It's the license number of or the tag number of the Magical Mystery Tour bus. The tag number of the Magical Mystery Tour bus is URO 913E. How cute. In 1962, Brian Epstein and his brother Clive formed an organization to manage artists and promote concerts called Blank Enterprises. In 1962, Brian Epstein and his brother Clive formed an organization to manage artists and promote concerts. It was called Blank Enterprises. All right, shall we fill in that blank? NEMS Enterprises. NEMS. Now it's all in caps. You would think there would be a translation, a note and a side. What does NEMS even stand for? Who knows? I don't. If anybody knows, let us know, okay? Okay. Next up. Oh. Where do Beatle fans see cartoon-like artwork by Bob Gibson? Is Bob Gibson someone associated with the Beatles? I don't know. Don't know. Where do Beatle fans see cartoon-like artwork by Bob Gibson? Where indeed? They see it in the Magical Mystery Tour booklet. Anybody have one of those? It's probably worth some money if you do. The Magical Mystery Tour booklet. I wonder if I have that. I don't know. Okay. Which Beatle sang That's All Right, Mama for the BBC? And whose vocal style did he copy? Okay, again. Which Beatles sang That's All Right, Mama for the BBC? And whose vocal style did he copy? So That's All Right, Mama was that an Elvis Presley song? I don't know. Let's find out, right? On the Beatles Story album. What? No, that's not it. Paul. It was Paul. Paul trying to imitate Elvis Presley. Boing, scored one. Paul trying to imitate Elvis Presley. Ha ha. Hey, you got to get your wins where you can. All right, next up, John and Yoko underwent what kind of therapy which involves screaming and allows a person, in John's words, to feel feelings continually? John and Yoko underwent what kind of therapy that involves screaming and allows a person to feel feelings continually? Yeah, right. Feel feelings continuously. Well, that would be primal. Primal therapy is what it's called. Primal therapy. Okay, the song Till There Was You came from what musical? The song Till There Was You came from what musical? Anybody venturing a guess? Don't know. Which musical? What musical? The Music Man, an old musical. That's another like 1960s type deal, right? Always something, for sure. That is sure. So I don't have another Beatles trivia event posted yet. I haven't scheduled one. So keep a lookout. I will. There'll be one coming up at some point. Yeah, please make sure that you follow me on Facebook and you're subscribed to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of the notices for my tours. For some reason, I'm having a problem getting my tours out there, getting them out there like on together virtually. They were having some issues, and a few other places I tried their services, but to no avail. Except for Together Virtually, they still do have their Google Calendar, but I haven't seen where it's been beneficial as yet. But anyway, I don't give up. So if you're seeing this, in the next couple of hours, awesome. It's the kind of video that you can catch up on later and, test your knowledge. Maybe have a family member or a friend or somebody watch with you. You can compete, have your own little game going on there. Easy enough. I just be your moderator. So, anyway, I'm on Facebook, YouTube. I'm the Day Lady, and I love coffee. Have a great week.